Hello everybody, welcome to another great episode of Hillbilly Select Reviews. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you are not new, welcome of course. Before we get started, I spent several days, a couple hours a day, putting all my videos in playlists, okay? Because I review a lot of stuff here. So, go on my playlist, look at coffee. You like coffee, you're here. You can check out all the different coffees. Fantastic coffee. I got one for tea, I've got beer, and I got beer broken down to different things. I've got wine, I've got those broken down into 5 or 6 categories. Okay, I got liquors broken down to each kind of liquor. So I have chocolates, I have all kinds of beautiful things. I have some personal stuff on there, stuff about my fish pond, all into categories. Go on there, search it. I have funny videos. I guarantee you'll spend some time there. I guarantee it. So today, I got sent to me by Michael O'Neill, all right? Man lives in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. And he said he has a favorite coffee shop and he would like me to review coffee from there. So he sent me this package, all right? Michael O'Neill from Rehoboth, is that how you say it? Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Michael O'Neill, my man, sent me this mug and spoon. I want you to look at this. It's obviously, I think, a resort town. It's got like a lighthouse and the water, mug and spoon, and what's it say there? Permanent vacation. So it's got a little purple seal wax come in this bag. Got a little flavor. This is whole bean. I just ground it up real nice. So I went and I said, well, let me look up this company here and see what we got. And I found something, and it says, hand-spun, old-fashioned, traditional, home-brew, new age, offbeat. Mug and spoon, local community, local flavor. I love it. A photographer with a passion for coffee-fueled days and a designer, must be the man and wife, with a passion for wild ice cream concoctions came together to form Mug and Spoon. So they must have some crazy ice cream at this place as well. From one end, we focus on old-fashioned classic quality, a high-end local taste. From the other, we dive off the deep end of crazy flavor, experimenting daily with a no-rules mentality. 18 Rehoboth Avenue, Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Let me see if there's anything else here. We are fortunate enough to work with the local coffee gurus of Brandywine Coffee Roasters, located in Wilmington, Delaware. All right, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking this is a resort town. Obviously has a nice beach. You're in a great mood when you're there. If you live there, if you're visiting, you got the beach, you're in a hotel, you got this place, they're serving coffee, they're serving crazy ice creams. I read in there somewhere that they make their own waffle cones, so you got the smell of coffee roasting, you got waffle cones baking, you've got crazy concoctions that they're coming up with all the time. You're already in a great mood anyway because you're on vacation, it's vacation town, or like my man Michael O'Neill, you live there, and you're just fun when you walk in the door. Fun when you walk in the door because of the location and because it's always fun when you walk in a coffee house, especially if they got some crazy ice cream. So I ground this up real good, and I cleaned my grinder, ground up a big bunch of it, dumped it into my separate thing that I have to store it. Did it a third time to make sure it's all the mug and spoon. All right? And I'm making it in this French press, and we will pour this delicious coffee. And let me tell you, the smell was fantastic out of this bag. All right, so let's see. Let's go into the smell a little bit. Oh, and I ate one of the beans. Always eat the beans. Always. If I get a whole bean, I eat a couple beans. Get you two things. One's get you to really taste the beans and how to roast it. If it's a light roast, medium roast, dark roast, you really can blindfold me now. Eat a bean, I know exactly. And I can also tell by looking at it. But I eat it, and it gives me an idea of that flavor. I love doing that. Don't eat a lot. 1 to 3 beans. That's good. I did it this time. Very good. Such a rich, traditional coffee smell. Just a strong, rich, traditional smell. Now, When I ground it, it was even more. It was so, the smell was just beautiful. It was beautiful. Now, so I'm not smelling crazy flavors. I'm not smelling chocolate. I'm smelling just a traditional, strong coffee, rich smell. Now, what we're going to look for is this real bitter? Is anything offsetting about this coffee? Or is it a nice, robust taste that doesn't linger? Get that nice taste, goes down, then not a lot of bitterness, not a lot of acid, just a nice, clean, strong taste, what I like. Let's try it. So here it is brewed. Nice pleasant coffee aroma coming through. And I say coffee aroma because we all know what the traditional coffee smells. Sometimes I get everything. Sometimes I get grassy notes, nutty notes, mushroom notes, dirty notes, chocolate notes. I've had everything. Caramel notes, fruit notes. But now I'm just getting a nice, and I mean it's a pleasant coffee smell here. And let me say, if you've never had fresh coffee, they grind it right, they roast it, and then they grind it, and then they make it, and they roast like they roasted it within 24 hours. There is a difference between that and the grocery store that's unbelievable. And these coffees aren't that expensive usually. I mean, when you break them down to a cup, they might be 60, 70, 50 cents, which is more expensive maybe than your normal supermarket brand, which is nothing wrong with that, but still not crazy like if you go out and get it, maybe it's $1, $2, $3 a cup. So if you get some of these and you experiment with them and you say, you know, I'm going to drink them on Sundays or on Saturday and Sundays, but the rest of the week when I'm going to work, whatever, I'm going to drink my other coffee. Then it's going to last a long time and it's a fun, great thing to do to try those. But sometimes I'll go out to the mailbox outside before I even get to it. I could smell the coffee in there when it's delivered. It's just fantastic. So let's try it. Well, now, hold on. No, I am getting a rich chocolatey taste, actually. Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm shocked. Just I didn't smell anything. It's got a real nice taste. Wow. Pretty chocolatey. I didn't think it had anything. It's got a nice coffee taste with that chocolate. A little bit of bitterness lingering. Let you know you're drinking coffee, but nothing crazy with the acid, nothing crazy with the bitterness. A little bit, which I like, because it is coffee. I don't want it to taste like water. Alright, it is good. It is good coffee. I bet that place is fantastic, man. Get an ice cream, you get the sweetness and the cold with the hot. Oh, God. If you ever get down there, right? If you ever get down there. See how it holds up to the heavy cream. See how it holds up to the heavy cream, alright? Put a splash of the old heavy cream in there, or we go. Give her a quick stir. I already know it's going to be good. I drink enough, believe me, I know. Oh, just that vanilla creamy smell to that chocolatey, well, it didn't smell like chocolate, but that rich. I know it's going to taste unbelievable. Now that vanilla sweetness to that chocolatey coffee. It's good. It's good. It's got the perfect really amount of strength to come through that coffee and to combine with that, you know, that lactose and that. Now there's no real sugar in here. There might be just trace amounts, but since there is lactose sugar, it's heavy cream. I mean, it says here, you know, total carbohydrates less than 1 gram. So there's almost no sugar whatsoever. But it does add a sweetness and a vanilla-ness to it. Vanilla-iness? What is it? And like a milkshake feel. And they do milkshakes. That's the odd part. You know what this would be good with? You know what this would be good with? I'd do it in a minute too. A scoop of vanilla ice cream. I get this coffee, put a scoop of vanilla ice cream so fast your head is spin. Well, I can see why it's your favorite place. The coffee's fantastic. I bet the ice cream's out of this world. And of course, coffee drinking and everything is atmosphere. And I looked at some of those pictures. The place looks cool. It's a whole thing. You know, it's what life's about sometimes. Sometimes you're in a hurry, you need quick quick store-bought coffee out the door. You go, I've done 1,000 times. I've done a Keurig. I do my French press. I have drip. I have everything you can imagine, okay? I'm a coffee nerd. Everything I get into crazy. I research. It's just who I am, okay? And I'm sharing all my beverages. I do this. But anyway, yeah. All right, Michael. Thank you very much. All right, got you sent my patented glass. Check out my playlist, please. You're gonna be so pleasantly surprised when you look at those. All right, everybody. Thank you very much. Cheers.